Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but... Well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, mon ami? Mon ami, please talk to me. Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Please.
Fuck you.
Oh, come on. Alright, you passed! Friendship is measured by how long you can stay in the silence when you're all alone with someone else. So, Monami and I are the bestest of best friends.
Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now.
Oh, that warms my heart. Enough! Why do I have to be hated that much?
Besides the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit.
How sad.
Yeah, girl, you stand up for yourself. You don't take no shit from no man.
Trusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know. It's not...
We aren't even friends in the first place.
Then as your older brother, let me say this.
You're not even my brother.
What?
It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys.
Well, there may be some demands for that. Oh, whoa! I fell for it! I totally took the man bait!
Ew.
Man bait.
What?
She took the man bait.
Oh my god.
What the hell? I don't know. It's something to do with what Monokuma said. Something about a rom-com full of boys or some shit.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
Okay.
That's basically it.
Thanks.
She didn't tell us to save!
Together, where do we start? With the cause of death,
Don't forget
missing
to
from the
save
Monokuma
regularly.
Why don't we try removing
wants us
all
to
our
fail.
preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If something other than a spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
Okay, sorry. The giggles in the background as they're talking about how this boy died.
Sorry, I'm
That's
trying.
really funny.
I'm trying to
okay.
mute myself on OBS while I don't have to talk. So hopefully it doesn't come up on the VOD. Sorry
It's
about
okay. It's really funny, though.
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
that. Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. What did they? Oh, I wasn't even listening to what they were saying because I was too busy. I was too busy trying to mute myself.
Oh wait, we're live again? What?
Yeah. Yes, we're playing the game.
What?
Oh, I can't see the... Oh shit, I can't see the transcript. Okay, whatever.
Oh, well, you can just listen and figure it out.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
Piece of
With all
blue
those
paper.
wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
PP blue poo paper.
There's no way he burned to death. Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
I hesitated because I wasn't
Or liquefied his
confident.
guts with a body blow.
Just
But I
thinking
assumed
about
that that's
it,
the answer.
That's already a horrible death.
The real cause of Nagita's death. Is there something I overlooked? I should forget about the wounds on his body and look for another possibility.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his. It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death. Was the cause of death something that could...
I agree with that.
I agree with Sonya a lot today.
Correct.
She's got a lot of correct things to say.
I totally forgot about that possibility.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, never mind.
What?
The cause of death
I
is
didn't
something
realize
we
that
can
the
see.
sound of the
We have to
my
consider
AC
poison
was
as a
that
possible
noticeable
method.
that if I mute myself, it goes away.
It's probably only noticeable when it's suddenly not there anymore.
Yeah, that's
I would
why
imagine.
me constantly going mute and unmute is like probably distracting. Whatever.
Yeah, you don't need to. I haven't heard
Yeah,
anything
it's
in the
fine.
background, so.
If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage. I did
Oh my god, I'm
inside the
sorry.
refrigerator. I found
That's
a bottle of
fine.
Monokuma's special poison.
I skipped the line because I thought it was done. I was distracted by my cookie.
Oh my god, you made a cookie!
Whatever, I'm having a day.
Is it a good day?
Poison?
I'm gonna just eat a cookie, so it's okay.
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all. If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
I'm the ultimate Yakuza doctor. Little did you guys know.
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape.
I don't like that they just keep calling
If
it
he
a
wanted to
tail.
drink
I don't like the
poison,
idea of a
how'd he
front
get it
tail.
past his lips?
Dick.
There's no way he could have drank the poison. It might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Oh no.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The poison's warning label said, "This enchanting liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Although its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, it breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis." What's hydrolysis?
Is that
Divine
a thing
hydrolysis.
where it can't be mixed with things?
The chemical breakdown of a compound due to reaction with water.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
so
it
once
can't
water-
so
be
it can't be
added
mixed.
to anything.
Oh, so once water, like, if water gets in contact with it, then it, like, dissipates or something? Is that why?
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to use it as a poison, like, by
Okay.
mixing it in another drink or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, because it breaks down.
I wonder if maybe... Oh! No.
That also means that you can't really see it in his body if you tested it.
I'm wondering if, like, it was in the warehouse. Like, the poison was, like, gassed in the warehouse. And then they were throwing those fire grenades, right? That were supposedly supposed to put out the fire. But instead it was, like, making it stronger.
Yeah.
I wonder if that had
So
to
it
do with the
actually could have
gas.
been in the fire.
And then I'm wondering if also the sprinklers then dissipated it so that no one else would have gotten hit by the gas, aside from okay, well. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. The way the poison entered Nagito's body. The answer is written on the warning label? A logic dive. Okay. I'm actually not fully sure how he would have still... If the bottle was in his... Oh!
Oh.
Oh, the label, that blue label must have been a label for a bottle that he had brought with him to the warehouse that had the poison in it.
Mm-hmm.
So then... What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? I'm going to assume
Ohio.
Gas.
Ohio.
I actually looked for Ohio. I was like, is that an answer? It's not. Okay. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Chill, chill. Okay. 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 Oh god, shit.
Oh.
I was doing so well. Oh god, okay. I'm just not gonna hold on to let go of the accelerate. What?
Do a kickflip. Sick.
How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his
nose.
Go. Oh wait! Oh wait! Oh wait! 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 Oh! Sorry. I was staring at through his nose, but I didn't. I forgot that I had to turn to it.
If I look
I'm
at
looking
it,
there,
it'll
so
choose
let it
it.
go.
Well, I was also thinking, like, is it possible for it to go through his wounds? But wait, is it possible for it to enter his wounds? I don't know.
Probably.
If it was like poured into his wounds, but
What is a gas? With his lungs? I mean, metastasize.
Go, 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 go. Go. Oh, that was 3?
Rainbow.
is it?
That was only 2.
No, that was only 2.
No, it was only 2 for this.
Only a twofer.
Oh. Okay.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas. I should be able to explain that mystery too. Wait, is it the fire?
You'd actually mentioned it before.
I know, but I also thought it was both the fire and the sprinklers. So is it?
The fire would turn it into gas, making it poison.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
A gaseous state is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes. It's susceptible to hydrolysis, so it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers! Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Well, now the question is, like, if he did poison himself, then, like...
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning.
Unless he didn't poison himself?
The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
Learning the truth.
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motives are still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motives? Was it determined what Mikan's motive was?
She had the despair disease, and she remembered,
She remembered her beloved?
Yeah, and that made her, like, crazy. She remembered who she, like, was, I think, before here or something. And it made her crazy.
Oh.
So her motive was that she was crazy.
Oh, okay. Did he commit suicide so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Dun dun dun! Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say? If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then that thing that would have been left behind is... Chiaki is talking about something that would have been necessary for carrying around the poison, right? The meat on the bone!
What?
Well, she doesn't even say it! 1 minute, she's gonna delete the whole thing. It is already overdone it. Okay. Container.
I see! Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep the liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
That's plastic? Why is it in shards?
Hard plastic?
Plastic shards?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible! I mean, an accomplice? It is just two...
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean,
I bet Soda's hiding it in his hat!
accomplice.
The accomplice is in his hat?
No.
Yes.
Just hiding a whole ass person in his hat, maybe. I don't know.
Teru's like, I'm here!
Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
I don't want to hurt anyone. Except for Soda. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us.
it's like he's still here with us.
By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
Well, if you were going to choose anyone to whisper to, it would be Hajime.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
You just shut the fuck up!
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
No one would accidentally take something.
But
There's
I
no...
just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
Like someone just picks up their foot and it's like, oh my god, there's a bottle under my shoe. How did that happen? I must have accidentally picked it up.
Yeah, it's like, wouldn't they just have to say, well, did anybody take anything? No? Okay.
Well, then it wasn't accidentally taken.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Nani?
What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head.
Hajime.
Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. What she said just now about us not noticing the container because it was hiding. If that's true, I'm able to reach the answer using that. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... the fire grenade? Fire grenade? Fire grenade?
One more time?
Fire grenade?
Fur.
Oh.
Okay.
Good speed run.
Okay. Eat. Eat.
Oh my god, this is stressful. There's an R.
So much pooping.
Oh fuck!
Oh no, that was a bear.
Well, whatever.
Oops, I pressed the wrong button.
It's stressful.
I got this. Oh wait, I'm low on health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's stressful. Deep.
What? Oh, it's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
God.
fine.
They're the same letters. Okay. Whew.
Triple decker.
I got it.
What? Fire grenade? Whoa.
What does that mean?
I got it.
I think I remember Sonia saying that in the break room where the fire grenade bottles were. Was this she said that there was something else there that she had remembered being there, but that wasn't there anymore?
That
Or-
there was more equipment for putting out fires there, and that it was gone.
Okay, okay. So maybe the idea is that they wanted, whoever did this, wanted them to use the fire grenades.
Huh?
Yes.
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
What is even a fire grenade canister? Like, what's inside it?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't
fire
secretly
hydrant
taken
juice?
away
I
by
assume
someone.
just
fire
liquid for putting out fires. I've never like seen them before, so I don't know what they are.
They're more of a thing in Japan than anywhere else.
Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a
They're
layer
also
of aluminum
apparently
underneath the lid.
obsolete now.
That's what the blue thing is?
You just have to peel off that seal and
Ah.
snip the mayonnaise, right?
Oh my god.
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Don't drink my mayo.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime.
I said aluminium, sorry.
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Oh, why did he throw it under his bed? Why didn't he just like flush it down the toilet or?
Seriously?
I guess if they wanted to.
Maybe
find
it
it.
just fell and he didn't notice.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade. Huh?
Sonia's words are the key. Something I found in Nagito's room is proof that the content of a fire grenade was swapped. Blue, 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 blue.
The mayonnaise.
I can prove it with this.
She just pulls out a mayonnaise jar.
We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his
A
car.
good chef always carries a spare jar of mayonnaise.
That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash.
If you think it's a piece of trash, you should lick it.
The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Oh, I see. He was wearing them while he was transferring the contents.
Did
Okay.
he
Yeah.
use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping it.
Can you imagine if he didn't think that?
Poison you got there.
If he didn't think that
He just
properly, he just
dies.
opened it. He just dies in his room.
So what's the issue?
Soda, you're acting
Nagito put the poison in the
suspicious.
grenade canister,
Please
brought it
tell
with
me
him,
you did it.
breathed in and died, right? So in the end,
Please.
he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already.
Meow.
You're right.
New.
If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
No, it has to be.
You're right.
Damn it.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
What?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide. No, it's not.
What would make it more horrifying?
Chiaki?
I don't know.
I'm thinking.
I'm sorry. but I just realized it.
Are we the killers for throwing the fire grenades? We're all the killers.
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse?
Sucks.
When did
Do we just have
Nagito
to figure out
bring
who
in the
threw the
poison?
specific one?
When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same? The moment the fire grenades were brought. Like, brought where? Into the warehouse?
Yes.
Okay, could that same moment be when we all threw?
I see.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
We all killed them!
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito. If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
Don't.
What the heck?
So it was an accidental killing then. Assuming we have to figure out who's the one who threw the bottle.
Us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
No, the technicality. Oh.
Yeah, it's
This
kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't really like this one because it's like the equivalent of someone setting up an entire elaborate like contraption where if you open a door, it'll like shoot them. It's like you killed me because you opened the door.
Well, that's just how the game wants to play it out.
But you said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see how they would be able to find out who's the one that threw it.
Who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? Person who prepared the poison fire grenades. Prepared? Was it not just him?
Didn't Nagito prepare it?
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What? I was like, what? Someone else prepared it?
Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
Who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to... I mean, technically Akane, right? Because she opened the door.
So
I
one of
mean,
us.
But
That's also
Nagito set it up. Like, who am I supposed to...
I see.
Okay. I was like, what did you want me to say?
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
Until my health bar is full.
This question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire.
I see.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
What if we didn't know that they were there? And what if we were just like, oh god, fire, fire.
What if it was us and we were like, what's up?
Oh
with this
man,
thing?
what are those weird water bottles anyway? Everything's on fire.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
You start throwing mineral water on everything.
It's true.
I have so many of these.
You guys, I still have like 15 bottles on me. Take it, take it, take it. And Nagito's just like, damn it.
A trap?
Just
Are
extinguishes
you
the
wanna hang out?
poison.
Preparing
He's
the
just
poison,
looking at you mad.
creating
Damn
the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him? To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison.
Also, that tape looks like it's covering his
Yeah,
nose.
I was just about to say that.
And then...
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
That's dumb.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, cause like let's say someone was walking somewhere and then you like accidentally tripped them and then they fell head first into a rock and they died. What, the person that accidentally tripped them is the killer? The killer?
In some places, yeah, actually.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, Nagito was could he just
Accidental
like
manslaughter.
he didn't hold the spear well enough then? If he died by
like,
the
what if-
spear, then it's his fault.
Yes, we don't know that he let go before passing out from the poison. He could have let go at any time.
Hmm. Well, I guess it all depends on what his autopsy report would say.
His optometrist
Autopsy.
says they look through his eyes, they'll see what he saw.
Was his trap all along? Even
That'd
the
be
wounds
rad if
all
that's
over
what
his body,
optometrists
it was
do.
all to mess with the evidence for what
Like in Wild
actually
Wild
happened.
West. You just shine a light through the eyeballs and it just shows what they saw.
His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can
It's a
solve.
shitty movie, but that's one of the coolest scenes.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved.
So then how does this trial end?
As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope,
I don't know.
a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who
misheard that
believe
horribly.
there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair.
So then theoretically, the person who brought us all here to begin with, that inevitably put Nagito in that position to set it up to kill himself. They're the killer. Mon ami, was it you?
So, like, you could twist this in, like, whatever
Yeah.
you wanted.
Yeah.
Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this
I mean,
trick.
Monokuma's the motive for
You
all
just
of them.
you twist it even further to be like, okay, well the creator of the game drew these characters and put them in this
Spike
position.
Chunsoft.
So the creator of Danganronpa is the killer.
I can't believe Karaka killed Nagito.
Such a devious trick he played on you.
I mean, technically he did.
Expected of
Yeah.
Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades.
Oh, she did it.
I'm so sorry. Please vote me as the
Well,
killer.
rip.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is
God, can it be your fault? I hate
Yeah,
you.
can you just say it's your fault?
What should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
They're stuck in a trial that can never end. This is the trial that never ends.
Just gonna do that.
And it goes on and on.
Possible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
Why, though?
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Yeah, 'cause I was washing my hands. Very hard.
Staying safe.
Please stop! I will never become clean!
They mustn't know I poop.
If the country finds out I poop, oh my god, they'll exile me.
How can you? You're so gentle.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, shut
Such an
up.
awful power.
God.
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
I guess we'll just all die.
It's too early to give up.
It's just the old man. I guess we'll all just die.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Really? Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
You asking me?
I was like, comical, right?
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial's over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.